Hello and welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Conference USA football season. It's the battle for the trophy as we crown the champion of Conference USA right here today. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Liberty Flames. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. This one will be fair caught. The Flames offense has the football first here today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it go. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4.
Incomplete.
I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on
37.
Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the UTEP Miners offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the run here. Let's it go. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Flames pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's Blue. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Yeah, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Miners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring throw. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun handoff here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Flames line up with a first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. UTEP's offense is back out there now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Locklear. Short connection to the tight end here. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the ball to the ground. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, Liberty has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Second down after that run on the previous play. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a third straight play. The Flames will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Campbell. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The Miners' offense is back out of the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. He's running out of time here. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Locklear. Catch made on the out route. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs, and
football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover. On 1st and 10, look at the throw.
finds his target. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Flames are going to cash in here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play act.
That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
They call the draw play here. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Flames will line up here on 1st down and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again. It's 28-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back, it's Locklear. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Receivers are bunched together. He's back to throw again on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Man, I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
He hands it to the back. Football knocked loose in the backfield. They retained possession, but that's a huge loss. Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Running it back, it's Gray. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get the completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver, who makes the grab. Tackle is finally made, but it's down to the 28-yard line. The Flames pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he's got his man open downfield. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Miners offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looking to throw. It's Locklear. He'll throw it now. And this one is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. High completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Utah. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
When they make the extra point, trail now 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
He'll hand it off. They tackle him about the 14. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Flames will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Locklear. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. High completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. First and 10 now for the offense.
325.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Miners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs.
On the set. Here we go.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
They try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Talk about an edge of your seat type of first half, or as they call it in this conference, just another typical CUSA championship game.
The Flames will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. To throw. It's blocked clear. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not much on the return there, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 47. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward. Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a second and goal play for the offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on first and goal. Now they take a sack here on second down. Offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it sails right through the... Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back with the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Kurt, Liberty has the lead here. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Miners lining up here on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the Miners pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Miners come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the defense just makes the stop short of the goal line, brought down at the 1. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And this one is right through. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot. Looking to find the end zone this time. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Using his legs. It's Blue. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Flames will send their punt team onto the field.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving his quarterback opportunities.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And he'll set up to throw. Caught. Completion. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat they come up with.
He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Talk about a perfect end to the regular